Use the 6 digits code that will be provided in the course of this video to verify your task.
8.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a moment to imagine a world where your educational achievements can be accessed with just a click. No bureaucracy, no middlemen, and no question of authenticity. Imagine a world where the very act of learning is transformed, incentivized, and globalized. Now stop imagining. That world is no longer a figment of science fiction. It's becoming our reality through the integration of blockchain technology in education. Blockchain. For some, it's synonymous with cryptocurrency, but for others, it's the backbone of a revolution, quietly reimagining how industries function. At its core, blockchain is a decentralized, immutable ledger. It records transactions in a way that is transparent, secure, and most importantly, tamper-proof. So, why education? What makes this sector ripe for blockchain disruption? First, let's talk about credentials. How many of you have had to prove your academic qualifications, perhaps for a job, further studies, or even immigration? You'd provide your certificates, right? But did you know that diploma fraud is a global issue? Fake degrees are a billion-dollar industry. And even when credentials are real, verifying them is a painstakingly slow process. Blockchain can change all of this. Educational institutions can issue digital diplomas and certificates directly onto the blockchain. These credentials are then permanently stored, verifiable by anyone, anywhere, at any time. No need to contact the issuing body, no delays, no doubts. A blockchain-verified degree is an honest degree. And it's not just about trust, it's about accessibility. Take learners in conflict zones or remote areas. Their education records are often fragmented or lost entirely. Blockchain allows for the secure storage of these records. A Syrian refugee could, for instance, access their academic transcript with just a smartphone and reclaim their educational journey no matter where they end up. Now, let's shift gears to teaching and learning. Have you heard of micro-credentials? Think of them as bite-sized pieces of education, certifications for specific skills or courses, often completed online. Blockchain is making these micro-credentials portable and interoperable. You could take a course on artificial intelligence from Stanford, another on public speaking from a community college, and combine them into a cohesive, blockchain-stored portfolio of skills. Employers get a clear, verifiable picture of what you can do, not just where you've been. But it doesn't stop there. Blockchain also has the power to incentivize learning itself. Picture this. A student completes an online course, and instead of a simple certificate, they earn tokens. These tokens, stored on the blockchain, can be used to pay for more courses, buy textbooks, or even fund their next degree. It's like frequent flyer miles, but for your brain. And what about research? In academia, publishing papers can be a minefield of plagiarism and profit-driven publishers. Blockchain offers a way to timestamp research, proving originality while cutting out exploitative middlemen. Open, decentralized access to academic work could become the norm, fueling collaboration and innovation on a global scale. Now I know what you're thinking. This all sounds amazing, but what's the catch? Why isn't blockchain already everywhere in education? Well, there are challenges. Blockchain systems require a significant amount of computational power, scalability is a hurdle. And let's not forget, education is a deeply traditional sector. Change here often moves at a snail's pace. Institutions need to be willing to adopt this new technology and invest in the infrastructure to support it.
2.
But the wheels are turning. Estonia has already integrated blockchain into its national education system. The MIT Media Lab issues blockchain-based diplomas. These aren't isolated experiments, they're signals of a coming shift. So where does this leave us? Blockchain isn't just a tool, it's a philosophy. It's about decentralizing power, fostering trust, and empowering individuals. When we bring this ethos into education, we're not just making the system more efficient, we're making it more inclusive, more transparent, and more resilient. The integration of blockchain in education is not a question of but, and when it arrives in full force, it won't just change how we learn, it'll change who gets to learn and who gets to teach. So let's embrace this future. Let's imagine, innovate, and integrate. Because in this blockchain-powered world, education is not a privilege or a transaction. It's a universal right. etched into the very fabric of humanity's shared digital ledger. The speaker pauses, letting the gravity of their words sink in. The spotlight fades as they exit the
80.
stage,